The Rockefeller Trust was established in 1901. It is still distributing money today, 125 years later. The Vanderbilt fortune was the largest private wealth in America in 1877. By 1973, not a single Vanderbilt descendant was a millionaire. Same country, same century, same starting point of obscene wealth. So, what separates the families whose money lasts 6 generations from the ones whose money evaporates in 6 years? This is not about trust funds. It is not about tax codes. It is about 7 structural decisions. And at every single fork in the road, old money chose one path, new money chose the other. And over 100 years, those choices compound into completely different bloodlines. Decision 1. Ownership structure. Own nothing. Control everything. The first decision, and the one that sets the entire trajectory, is ownership. Old money does not own anything in their own name. Not the house, not the investments, not the art. Everything sits inside a trust or an LLC, legal entities that own the assets, while the family controls the entities. This is not about evasion. It is about architecture. When an old money family member dies, there is no probate, no public record of what they owned, no estate tax filing that journalists can pull. The assets simply remain inside the trust, controlled by the next generation according to rules written decades earlier. New money owns everything outright, the house deed in their name, the brokerage account in their name, the business personally held. When they die, the court opens the file. The will becomes public. The estate tax bill arrives. Every asset, every valuation, every beneficiary, a matter of public record. One decision, made at the very beginning, determines whether your family's financial life is a fortress or a glass house. Decision 2. Visibility strategy. If they cannot see you, they cannot target you. Old money operates under a simple principle. Visibility is a primary financial liability. They do not appear on Forbes lists. They instruct their wealth managers to decline participation. Their homes are owned by LLCs with names that reveal nothing. A Google search of their name returns very little, perhaps a board membership at a foundation, a donation to a university library, nothing that prices them. New money seeks visibility. The Forbes list is a goal, not a threat. The Instagram post of the new acquisition, the press release, the public persona that invites scrutiny from journalists, litigators, and anyone who can calculate what a lawsuit might extract. The truly elite understand something most people never learn. Every piece of public information about your wealth is a coordinate on a target map. Old money removes the coordinates. Decision 3. Time architecture. Time is the asset. Money is just the boring infrastructure. New money treats money as the scoreboard. Every decision optimized for the highest number, the biggest return, the fastest exit, the largest headline. Old money treats time as the only non-renewable resource. Money exists to buy time, nothing else. This distinction creates completely different investment philosophies. New money chases 20% returns and gets wiped out twice a decade. Old money targets 7% across 70 years and wins by never losing. The math is not complicated. 7% compounded over 70 years turns $10 million into over $1 billion. The only requirement is that you never break the compounding chain. Old money structures every decision to ensure the chain stays intact. New money breaks it constantly, chasing yield, chasing prestige, chasing the dopamine hit of a big number. True freedom is not just about having a high net worth. It is about having a high net worth and the time to actually enjoy it. Old money designs the architecture to deliver both. New money typically sacrifices the second for the first and ends up with neither. Decision 4. The consumption trap. They do not buy things. They buy assets that happen to be usable. New money consumes. Old money acquires. And the distinction is not semantic. When new money buys a watch, it is a purchase. The money is gone. When old money buys a Patek Philippe, they are acquiring an asset that happens to tell time. It will appreciate. It can be borrowed against. It can be transferred to the next generation without a taxable event. Scale this across an entire lifestyle. New money refreshes the wardrobe every season. $12,000 a year. Old money buys quality, repairs it, and wears it for 20 years, $2,500 a year. Over 40 years, that single decision is a $380,000 gap. Invested at 7%, the gap is over $2 million. That is one decision, repeated across clothing, cars, furniture, and vacations. Old money is not frugal. They are allocators, and they allocate capital toward assets. New money allocates capital toward depreciation. Over 100 years, this is not a lifestyle difference. It is a bloodline extinction event. Decision 5. Heir preparation. Your children are not your beneficiaries. They are your successor management team. The single largest failure point in generational wealth is the heir. The data is brutal. 70% of wealthy families lose their wealth by the second generation, 90% by the third. Old money treats this as the central operational risk, and they mitigate it from the moment a child can speak. Old money heirs are raised as custodians, not owners. They learn financial literacy at 8. They sit in on trustee meetings at 15. They are given small amounts of capital to manage at 18, with the explicit instruction that mistakes are expected and losses are tuition. By the time they inherit meaningful assets at 40 or 50, they have already been running a miniature version of the family office for decades. New money heirs receive a windfall. They did not build it. They did not learn to manage it. They inherit the assets without inheriting the operating manual. This is why the Vanderbilt fortune, the largest private wealth in American history, evaporated in 2 generations. The heirs had the money. They did not have the system. Decision 6. Social signaling. Old money signals horizontally. New money signals vertically. New money signals to strangers. The logo, the car, the address everyone recognizes. The goal is vertical, to broadcast upward mobility to an audience that does not know them. Old money signals horizontally, to other old money families. The signals are invisible to outsiders. The tailor in Naples that only takes referrals, the watch brand with no logo on the dial, the foundation board seat that was never publicly announced. This difference has a financial cost. Vertical signaling prices you. It tells the world exactly what you're worth and exactly where to find you. Horizontal signaling strengthens networks, the kind of networks where a phone call replaces a loan application, where a partnership is formed on a handshake at a dinner party that no one posted about. Old money does not need the world to know they have arrived. They need the right 4 people to know they are reliable. Decision 7. The legacy mechanism. Every fortune needs a constitution. The final decision, and the one that makes all others permanent, is the governance structure. Old money families operate like institutions. They have family mission statements, family constitutions, regular family assemblies where every member, including spouses marrying in, is educated on the principles that govern the capital.
These are our principles.
The money is not a pile to be divided. It is an institution with rules. The Rockefeller family office has a charter. It specifies who can receive distributions, under what conditions, for what purposes. It mandates family education. It restricts the sale of assets. It is a constitution, and it has kept the Rockefeller fortune intact and growing for over a century, while thousands of other fortunes disintegrated around it. New money typically has none of this. The wealth sits in individual accounts. When the founder dies, it divides. The children, now independently wealthy, go in different directions. Some invest well, most do not. Within 1 generation, the unified capital base that made the family powerful no longer exists. The difference between a fortune that lasts 100 years and one that lasts 10 is not investment returns. It is whether the family operates as a financial institution or as a group of individual account holders. These 7 decisions are not secrets. Every single one is publicly documented. The trust structures are on file. The investment philosophies are in books. The family governance models are taught in wealth management programs. The question is not whether these principles work. The question is whether you will implement them before it is too late, before the visible wealth attracts the wrong attention, before the assets are divided without a structure, before your children inherit the money without inheriting the operating manual. The architecture is available. The decision to build it is yours. Subscribe.